Welcome to Feed the Beast Monster. I'm Season Survivor, and today I have a hang glider. Yeah. So, in today's episode, we will be taking a look at this hang glider, of course, because it's absolutely awesome. But we're mainly looking at Thaumcraft. So, if I bring back the hood and apparently do a screenshot. Nope, I can never remember these buttons. There. We have our hang glider. So, to make a hang glider, it's merely 2 glider wings and a stick, and the glider wings is just some leather and some sticks. Pretty cheap once you have a cow farm going. And then all you can do is if you put it on your back and just jump. Now to put it on your back, you right click. You can move dead fast. If I run and sprint, as you can see, it's dead good for moving. Plus it's good for getting off high places if you didn't have the long fall boots as an early item. But anywho, that can go away, and we're going to be having a look at how this base has changed. Yeah, first things already, iron bars chisel. Yeah, that mod, I think I looked at it in an episode but couldn't figure out how to make it work, requires this, a chisel. You put your item in that you want to change, so for those iron bars, you put iron bars in and you can choose what you want them to become. So if we take a look around the base, you can see a lot more open with the glass windows, these very decorative blocks. And then if we come down here and not stuck, we've got this, and we've got a lot of gold bolts, and what's that attacking against big zombie? Yeah, I do need to light this up, but I think I might have a solution where I don't need to light it up. But anywho, so we've got some marble here, marble and marble. We've got pillars, and we've got some stone bricks, and here we've got cobblestone. Looks nothing like cobblestone. I love it. And then we've got this last area down here, which I haven't done much with. Here's zombie. Just leave me alone whilst I'm trying to record. Thank you. And down here I put some stone bricks, a bit smoother looking, but I want to mix things up. So if we exit out here and we take a look at the roof, if you didn't see it properly, I've started adding this, and this is going to be my roof bit. So I'm going to add a very shallow roof here because of using half slabs. I just want a shallow roof. Now if we come over here at the front door and we switch over that to that, I hate having the jetpack on sometimes. Come over here, this is going to be the area for my new base. So here shall be the exterior wall that's going to go around my base. It's going to be a circle, and then at this point, after this block here, it's going to drop down a few blocks. So we're going to have a sheer cliff face, probably with wood or something, that we have here. So imagine we're a bit further down that way, so we've gone down a couple, 10 blocks or 5, something like that, and you can just see a sheer cliff face in front of us. Bit awkward to explain. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. You just have to see in the future. But that's not what we're going to be focusing on today. Now I'll just show you how that chisel works. If you didn't get the description, if we come in here and we take, for example, these stone bricks, right click, put our stone bricks in here, and you can see the assortment. Now some of these have connected textures built in, others don't. You have to experiment to find out. But that doesn't matter, you can experiment. It's fun to experiment, I think. So put that back and we go back to base. So let's have a look at what's changed in... Oh, actually, before we have a look at what I've done with Thaumcraft, there's one item I want to craft, and that is the Magnum Torch. Now to craft this, you need a potion of regeneration 2 and a potion of instant healing 2, some wood, and these chandeliers. A chandelier requires 1 diamond and 2 gold plus 4 torches each. Pretty expensive, I know, but what this Magnum Torch can do, I do believe it's a 65 circular block radius, will negate all mob spawning, excluding a few circumstances where it can be overwritten, but generally it'll stop it, so I'll just stick it there. It provides a bit of light, but you can't tell with the F7 screen, which allows you to see mob spawning, but no mob should spawn around here because of the Magnum Torch. Now, I do want to light up the place because I don't want it to be dark, and that's where Thaumcraft comes into this. So if we come down here, and grab you. Things have changed down here. I've got some filing cabinets from extra utilities. They are crafted like, oh no, that's usage, sorry. You're trying to use boiler here. Here, crafted like so. So 6 iron, 3 chests. And these allow you to store, how to explain, one item but with different damage values and MBT tags. So these all have the same item ID but have different MBT tags, which is that like error ×2 or ACCA and so on and so forth. And for the top one, I just put mana beans in here. I'll be getting loads more mana beans in the future. I think we've got an automated mana beans farm idea in my head, but that's something for the future. So if we take a look in the former Nomicon and we come around here, a lot of things have been unlocked. But what I want to do is create the Silverwood wand, of course, and I want to get into alchemy. I've got some artifice items I want to create, mainly the Boots of Traveller. Gullimancy, nothing, and nothing. So the lighting solution which I came up with, well, I didn't come up with, I just realised I could use, is the arcane lamp, a large source of light. So I think the best thing to do is craft the arcane lamp, which requires ignis, air, aqua, and perdito, with some nitor. Now to make nitor you need a crucible. So let's get started with the crucible. So to do this we need to craft ourselves a cauldron, like so. Then we want to put some heat source underneath this, and this can be fire, lava bucket, or nitor. Now I'm going to move on to nitor in a bit, but first we got to get this cauldron turned into a crucible to make the nitor. Now what I want to do is grab this and scan it, because you always scan your Thaumcraft stuff. Now that we have that, we have a fully working crucible. We need a water source down here, so if we get our Emperor's Chalice and we, where should I put it? Well, this will be moved in a moment, so I'll just actually stick it here for now, because we'll be placing it with nitor, so we'll be able to place it in a better configuration with the lava being under, making water a bit awkward. So if we put our water bucket in there, we get water in the crucible. Now after a while this crucible will start to boil. Now if we take a look at this nitor, as you can see here, the crucible started boiling. Find some nitor. It requires 3 ignis, 3 lux, and 3 potentia. Now a good source of ignis and potentia is coal. It contains 2. Wait, could we do 1, 2, 3, and that'll give us 6, so we'll be able to craft 2 nitor at a time. And torches, oh, they each contain 1 lux, so 6 of these. And then what was that other item it was saying? Oh, glowstone. The glowstone works like a catalyst. Different recipes have different catalysts to cause the reaction to happen. Or that's how he explains it. Now if we put our coal, might help if I turn off the coin of suck. So what was it, 3 coal? Now if we put our coal, or charcoal, that works as well. And we take a look at this, 6 lux, 6 ignis and 6 potentia. Oh, that's good. So we'll throw in, throw, oh, nitor, another 1, 2 nitor. And the crucible is empty, so if we put this down and we scan it, like so, and it contains some stuff. You may have heard the door open, something was there. Doesn't matter. You definitely heard it close. So if I get this lava, remove it, put some nitor here, and then it should work to boil it. Now to make this, where are you? Item for the Phenomenomicon. We will need an arcane lamp in an arcane workbench. So we need a daylight sensor, an amber block, and some iron, plus these in our wand. So give me a second to get those items, and then we'll be back. Just before we create this thing, I want to show you another item that I created. This is the wand of one focus of equal trade, which basically allows you to, if I equip it, clicking F, and Shift F to de-equip it. And if you click F, you will cycle through all your available ones. If you shift right click on the block, you get that block in your inventory, well, in that little icon up there. And if you have any of those blocks in your inventory, you can replace other blocks with them. Now, I don't really have anything to show you it. Oh wait, I should do it with this torch. Yes, you can replace blocks. Now it will do an area of the same block that you click, or if you left click, so as if you're mining, not placing, you replace just the one block that you click, and that's what I use to replace the glass in that base that I'm building. So now that we have this, if we put this in here, we can get the arcane lamp. Now that we have that, there's another item that I want to create, and that is called the, where is it? It's under alchemy, the hypergenic night torch, which is basically turns you into the player torch, as I like to call it. You are a walking torch, which will follow around you. Now I'll create this item, and then we'll get over to the base. Now I might actually need a few of these arcane lamps. Let's see, so I'll probably need 4, so let me create the arcane lamps, and then we'll create the hypergenic night torch. Right, so now to create the hypergenic night torch, but before, another item I've created. I keep forgetting about all these items I've created. A handheld crafting table, which is crafted using 2 gold, 2 HSLA steel ingots, which I found in a dungeon chest, and a crafting table. And all you do is hold that in your hand, right click, and you get a perfect crafting table. Great for portable crafting. So now we'll create this. So we need 25 potentia and 10 ignis. So we'll just throw all this in here. We need 25 lux, and we need 10 air, and then we'll throw in our night torch. Oh, we may have had a problem. Ooh. Right. That ain't good. Looks like we've had a flux overflow, so give me 1 minute whilst I try this again with a little less aspect heavy items, should I say. So once you start actually boiling, might help. So the coal, the feather. What for lost? I don't know. I need 2 more air. This ain't good because I need that air. Why couldn't have the, like, Velito disappeared, all the Velito? And to get rid of it, you just place cobblestone on it. Right, so... One moment whilst I try and even this out a way of ordering here now. Oh, everything's breaking down. Oh, right. Let's scrap this and try again in another way. Ooh, good. We got gas flux. Right, be back in a minute. Right, so I've managed to get that hypergenic nitor made off camera, which I would also like to scan. Plenty of items. Now this will help greatly in the deep dark. As for I'm a torch, so my light level will never get too low, so the so-called Vashta Narada won't kill me. So that's a good thing. Now what we want to do is upgrade this wand, because this pathetic iron capped wooden wand, not very good, especially for some future magical crafting. So what we want to do is Thaumcraft, and we want to make the silverwood wands, but that requires infusion crafting. Now infusion crafting requires a great wood wand, or one of these wands. But to use the great wood, you need your Thaumcraft items to do it. Otherwise, you won't have enough. It'll cost too much, basically. I'll show you this in a bit. So what we need is some great wood, and then we want some gold caps. I think would be the best. So we'll get those items. Here we go. First of all, the great wood rod. The great wood rod. And now for the 2 caps, like so. So 1, 2, and then we'll craft them together like so, and we will get our gold banded great wood wand. Now what's special about a gold great, that wand basically, I can't say it now. Well, basically I need some aspects to show you. Let me get my jetpack on, and we'll if I could actually get my jetpack. Actually, we'll stick all these items on here one moment whilst I go get the Vs that I need for this. Right, so now I can show you it. Now if you look, just before we show you the wand, can you see how the area is lit up around here? If I move over here, you should see the ground just start to light up as I walk. That's the hypergenic Nagtor working. Heyo, zombie. Going to try and kill me. Yeah, that was successful, assault zombie. Ooh, all these items down in here. Gotta pick up all of them. Can't leave anything to waste. So if I hold shift, wait no, actually if I go into here, it is 100% V cost, whereas the wood wand is 110%. So that's a bit less. Plus that goes down to 90% once you get all your Thaumcraft armor, which is very good. So I'll just quickly drain this node, like so, and once you get the gold band and great wood or better, you can drain these nodes without having to worry about draining all the aspects in them. So if I get you, if we have a look, you can see how it's all got numbers. This should leave at least one in each of those. So once it stops allowing me to drain, however it's not full, there should be at least one in each of them, and there is, and that's a special effect of having the great wood or better. Once you have unlocked this knowledge, oh no, this one, no preserver. Basically it leaves at least one in it, because if you drain it completely to zero, there's a chance that it will not regenerate that aspect. So the next thing we want to do is create the silver bond, but to do that we need to create an infusion altar, which requires a few things called, we need some runic matrix, arcane stone, ender pearls, shards, and a bunch of other stuff. So first of all, let's get some shards, some stone, because it requires plain stone. I know it needs an ender pearl, so let's see, magic, what shards do I have extra of? Well, I'll take that extra stack of you, I'll take you, and I'll take you because I have loads of you. So we need that stone, we need an ender pearl. This ender lily seed is so great for producing ender pearls. So we come down here, we can create these items. So first of all we need some arcane stone, so we'll this also requires you. Do I have my Thaumcraft items on? No. If we put this on, you can see that it is a 90% V cost. So a bit cheaper than what it should be, as it costs 0.9. So we'll create them. Oh, we don't have enough V. Oh well. 1 second, let's get this other one out. Put that in here. And finish it off with that. So we need some arcane stone blocks. Put those in the corners like so. We need an ender pearl. We need some of you like so. Was it? Or was it the other way around? You lot in the corners, I can't quite remember. Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, it's not arcane stone bricks. That's for a later part. We actually need you. And of course these ones are in the corner actually. Of course, making mistakes. Under insufficient V, we need more order. Ooh, I might have enough order in here. Yes, just about. So now we have a runic matrix. Now we need some stands. Let's see. You need one in the middle plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I want 10. So I need 5 in here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. That should be enough. Insufficient V. Let's put this one in. Still insufficient V. Right, let me go fill up these bonds. Should have really done that before I started. Right, so the last of the arcane pedestals, like so. And now to create this infusion altar. So what we're going to need is these lot. You and some construction block, aka cobblestone. So we want to create this in a logical place. Now, if I remember correctly, I need the arcane stone bricks on the bottom. Yes, I do. So we'll put it here. So bricks here, arcane stone here, pedestal here, construction block here, runic matrix here, removing the construction block, and now we have it. So if we take our great wood wand, now this will take 25V off each, minus that 10% of what I've got, and we whack it, we now have an infusion altar. So what we do with these is we put them here, 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 not there, here, here, and here. Now of course I'll change this up in a bit, and this will change in the future once we get to more advanced Thaumcraft, but that'll be only once we get to the new base, so we don't have to worry about that yet. So we'll put you lot in here, and now we have infusion crafting, which will now allow us to create silverwood 1 core, which requires sailor's mundus, 1 of each fire shard, and a silverwood log. And then to top that off with caps, we'll want, if I'm in the right thing, formic wand caps. And when you craft these with formium nuggets, you get inert caps, which you then have to activate with 3 sailor's mundus each. So I need a total of 7 sailor's mundus. Now to create sailor's mundus, you either need 1 ethereal essence and a shard, or 2 mana beans and a shard. So let me get some crafting done, and then we'll create our silverwood 1. Unfortunately, we've run out of time for this episode, so next episode we will be finishing off this Thaumcraft magic, because to finish off this arcane infusion we need something that's going to take about 5 minutes to set up in the video and explain to you. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, stay well, and Survivor out.